Santa Rosa Sheriff's deputies swarm the apartment complex and quickly find their victim, along with a tragic bystander.
It's okay. It's okay. Come here.
Oh my god, dude.
Why wouldn't you? Why
wouldn't I
you
go?
Yeah, why would?
Because I'm not nosy. Because if I can stay at home and try to go.
Relájate, okay? So defensive when I'm in a looking guilty competition and my opponent is you.
Oh, yes.
Dude, you can't make this up. They're literally planning what lies they're about to give right now.
I think I'm ready for a nap, bro. Oh, man. I'm going to the jailhouse. They give you new clothes. Guess what? I don't have any freaking panties on.
Oh, man. Bro, shut your ass up.
Mommy did it?
Dude, the daughter was screaming that. She actually did expose it.
Mommy did what?
Hello, in today's video, we are back with some more true crime. The title of today's case is Mom Realizes Her 4-Year-Old Exposed Her Horrific Secret. Yeah, imagine like having your whole life exposed by a 4-year-old. Rightfully so. I'm assuming she did some terrible stuff. But yeah, the title's just crazy, bro. Wait, what the hell? Wait, I just noticed. What is on the screen right now? Wait, what are these captions? I bet you most of his brains? Oh, hell no. What are we about to find? What did the 4-year-old just expose? Dude, I'm not ready for this, bro. I just ate before this. I'm gonna throw up. Alrighty, I'm gonna shut up now. Let's get traumatized.
I bet you most of his brains are in the back of that hoodie.
That's not something you can just unsee. What do I do now?
Ralph for James right there. Listen, if it turned out not to be you, it's not you.
He was unloading, so he walked over and smoke.
Bam, do you need some water or something?
So look, then, because it just got snatched out of my body.
Oh my god, dude. There's only a couple sounds in life that make me instantly recoil and make my heart break. It's hearing children cry like this, like begging for a parent, for someone.
A young father is shot and killed right in front of his 4-year-old daughter. The brazen attack has all the markings of a robbery.
Oh, what? Like, how cruel do you have to be? Murder is already bad. Why do it in front of a child like that? And like that trauma at that young of an age is never gonna leave her. That's a forever thing. If you're gonna murder, just do it isolated. Like, why are you gonna do that in front of a little kid?
Killed right in front of his 4-year-old daughter. The brazen attack has all the markings of a robbery or a street deal gone wrong. But what looks at first like a random crime begins to take on the shape of an insidious orchestrated plot to commit murder.
She seems the most sus just based on facial expression right now. Like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
It's our experience. These don't happen at random. Basically, what I'm hearing is, well, there may be somebody crazy enough in the family to do it, but I don't know who that is.
Possibility.
I'm not a violent person.
Anybody who had any connection to this murder will go to prison.
I'm not a violent person. The most violent people in history say that, I swear to God. That does not help you, lady.
On Sunday night, March 19th, 2023, 911 calls come in about a shooting in Navarre, Florida.
Sheriff's Office Emergency.
Hello, I just got off the phone with a family member that said that they just saw someone get shot at the apartments we live in, Cayo Grande.
I got very nervous when I started going down and I saw the man on the floor with blood. Okay. I stopped and I saw a man walking to the opposite direction. What did that man look like?
I know he's white, tall guy, about 6 feet, but I didn't see his face. He just walked away. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm really nervous.
No, you're fine. You are doing a great job. You have nothing to worry about, okay?
Santa Rosa Sheriff's deputies swarm the apartment complex and quickly find their victim, along with a tragic bystander.
Hey, who's in here? Is there anyone in here?
No, Daddy.
Okay.
Daddy.
It's okay. Come here.
Oh
It's okay.
Dude, see, like at first it was kind of a mystery, right? Because we just heard the child crying and it was already heartbreaking. Now that we know what she just saw, like what she just witnessed at that age, 4 years old, you don't know much. You haven't been exposed yet to the harsh realities of the world. Coming face to face from 0 to 100 with a dead body like that, seeing the blood.
Hang on, come here. Honey. What kind of GSW is it? Take it off. Start contacting neighbors. Ma'am, did you hear anything? It's okay. So Annie?
Hey, hey, let's. Where's mommy work at? Does she work? Where at?
Mommy's at my house.
At your house?
Yeah.
Where's your house at?
I'm down to
Anything? Nothing? So it sounds like. You like stickers?
No.
You want to see a sticker?
No.
A sticker?
Yeah.
You want a sticker? You see it? You want me to put it on you?
Hey, W cops, bro. This is an emergency. Like, this isn't a daycare, so like cops really can't do much to, aside from words of affirmation, to try and comfort the girl. So it's like, it's nice to see that they're doing their best. Like, he had a random sticker on him just by chance. I mean, they're doing whatever they can to help de-escalate the little girl's state of mind.
We were both outside. He's my husband. We just heard a gunshot. It was somewhere over there.
Talk to me.
There was a dude that can't walk this way. He said that he told us to go inside because he said that he heard something. And he said that he saw somebody drop. I don't know.
Let's go sit in my truck. It's cold outside. You want to sit in my truck?
No, I want my daddy.
I know. Okay. We'll get your daddy in. Come.
In a scene filled with deputies and witnesses, it's only a matter of time before the wires get crossed.
The two guys, not next door, not this door, but the door after that, they saw the man because I couldn't see his face. Yes, them, yeah.
Oh, okay, so it was the man, you think? Ooh, so maybe the 4 people that we saw at the beginning of the video, sure, they all orchestrated it together, but at the end of the day, it was the man that we saw in the bottom left that actually carried out the murder.
Hey, 235, detain him. Listen, if it's not you, it's not you. Here, man.
No. They saw him.
Okay. That's just protocol. Okay, if he's involved, we want to.
They are military.
235. He's possibly a witness. That's 10-4. He's a witness. Hold on, man. Sorry. Let me get. You gotta take your cuffs off. I'm gonna take them off. Okay. So somebody up there said it was you.
Okay.
Here, bro.
I was with him the entire
time. Who's the guy you saw? What did he look like? What is he wearing?
It was a white dude.
White man.
6-foot white male.
Wearing like a OCP, like this kind of color hat. He was wearing a sweater as well. I'm pretty sure that when he was walking, he said, "That's what you get," and he kept talking. But
Ooh, wait, let me move my face. W witness. She's actually she's remembering details. Like, that's what you get. Ooh, so this was like, what would be the term for this charge called? Aggravated assault or premeditated? Probably both. Because he sounds like aggressive. Like, he sounds like he had some beef with this guy.
But I couldn't hear anything else.
Okay.
I've seen him around before.
You know me, take this off. I get what you. White guy, black guy. Tall or short?
A little bit taller than you.
Okay. Heavy or thin?
No, a little bit bigger than you.
Okay.
Not much.
Meanwhile, the deputies attempt to do something that may be impossible. Bring comfort to this little girl.
Hey, baby. It's okay. Do you like Skittles? No. You don't like Skittles? You like these?
Mommy.
Mommy, okay. We'll get mommy. Okay. I know, baby. I know. We're gonna try to get mommy, okay?
Nearby, deputies start knocking on doors.
Have you guys heard anything in the last, 15 minutes? Yeah, I heard a gunshot. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Sheriff's office. Hands. What's up, brother? Sorry, can you come out? Did you hear anything that sounded loud like a gunshot?
Yes. I thought it was my trash can popping. Sir, about 20 minutes ago.
About 20 minutes ago, you heard what? Yeah.
You're good.
We got a situation, obviously.
It's a situation with several dimensions, many of them heartbreaking.
Hey, do you want me to see if somebody's got a teddy bear or something that you may want? I don't know. I'll go see if somebody's got something. I don't have anything either.
Finding out who this little girl is and where her family might be found will first mean making a positive ID of her father.
Colby Vincent.
That look like the victim?
Yeah, shorter hair.
The tattoo? Mm-hmm. We'll leave the signal 7, so we want you guys to put a lead on just to verify, but we're not cutting and all that other stuff. So we suspect a gunshot wound. Yeah. So.
I have it that party.
I'm guessing. Fuck the guy that murdered him, bro. Have some fucking taste. Have some fucking tact. How you gonna shoot a man in front of his kid? Fuck you.
In her head, in the back of the head. Yeah, you got blood spatter up on the door jamb.
No.
That? Yeah, that's the paint. Is it?
That's old paint.
Hey, is that him?
Looks like him.
Okay. I just was trying to recognize him because obviously he's blue.
I'd be willing to bet that's his car. He's got Toyota keys right next to him, sir. Looks like he was going inside the house and we walked up, looking at the blood soak on his hoodie. It's all, it looks like somebody just shot him in the back of the head. I bet you most of his brains are in the back of that hoodie.
Police confirm that the victim is 24-year-old.
No, yeah, I often forget, the reality of being shot in the head. If you shoot somebody in the head, do you really think it's a clean thing? Like, you're only gonna see blood? There's definitely gonna be brain matter. Oof. Man.
Police confirm that the victim is 24-year-old Colby Vinson, but it's one of the few things about this crime scene that they're sure about.
What's your instinct telling you?
It's robbery.
Why was he robbing though? His wallet. I have his wallet.
In the doorway, there's some groceries and like some frozen like French fry stuff.
So fresh.
That's his car there.
He was unloading. Until he walked up and smoked his.
I'd be willing to bet it's dope. It's all dope related. He got a 420 chain in his. Yeah.
It's definitely real.
So the killer caught the dad on his way up as he was like bringing groceries in the house. Okay.
Police also reflect on what they've heard from witnesses about the suspect's demeanor following the shooting.
They said they just pulled up on the motorcycles, heard the pop.
Oh, no.
Walked by and was like, hey, somebody just got shot.
Oh, that's him. He did it.
And then they said he won 100%.
Yeah.
This dude was cool, calm, and collected.
Soon, a woman arrives at the scene who can perhaps shed new light on the victim.
Are your grandparents or?
She's grandmother. The baby's grandmother.
Okay, I'll be right back.
This is my best friend. Her kids live upstairs. And they just called me, told me that something's going on over here, and I just want to make sure that she's okay.
The woman says that she's the child's maternal grandmother, and she was concerned that something like this was looming in Colby's future.
I'm Rachel's mom. I'm grandma.
Grandmother. Okay.
She was one of the 4 that we saw.
What did he do? Can you tell me?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out here. What's your name, ma'am?
Christy Moore. Is Colby okay?
Colby is not okay. Colby is deceased.
What?
So that's why this is imperative to try to figure out as much information about what's been going on.
And I just noticed he's only 24.
Tim Waitley.
Oh my God. Have you witnessed this?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far.
Oh my God.
What's been going on with Colby lately? What has he been involved with? Who's he been talking to? Anything we know?
Oh my God, to be honest with you, I haven't spoken to him in almost a year because we have been in a custody battle with him because he wanted her, but his lifestyle was not something that we really wanted. With the court case, I don't know what happened there. It's all got screwed up.
Interesting. So she's the grandma on the mother's side, and she's saying that they were having a custody battle with Colby because they don't like his living situation.
They gave him 50-50 custody after not seeing her for an entire year. This is the first time he saw her in a freaking year. And we even said it out loud to the freaking judge. That we were scared of his lifestyle.
Inside Colby's apartment, police find stacks of cash as well as marijuana, discoveries that likely wouldn't surprise Christy.
Ooh, okay. So he was a druggie. He was a little bit of a druggie.
He got infatuated with drugs, with marijuana. He swore to me that that's all he was doing. We find pictures of him dropping acid and this, that, and the other. He's dropped a lot of weight. He's a manager at some marijuana distribution place.
Okay.
I'm so sorry I'm burping, but I'm trying not to throw up.
You're okay.
Oh, he's a dealer?
So has he straightened his pipe up? I don't know. Obviously. Not.
Christy's description of Colby's lifestyle is informative, but the deputy has a more immediate question.
How did you get notified to come up here?
Justin and Shelby, they called their mom.
Okay.
And that's my best friend. Kim's my best friend in the world.
So they called, said something bad.
They called and said, look, there's cops everywhere over here. And Kim calls me, because that's just what we do. She calls me, she's like, hey, I'm going to come get you, put your shoes on. We're going to run over to the reserves and check on the kids.
Christy's presence on scene may be somewhat curious, but the most pressing issue of the night is finding the suspect.
I mean, I think this dude's probably taking shelter somewhere at this point. He knows what's going down.
They're either bunkered up in the woods right next door, or they live in here, or they already got a car.
Detectives will also have to talk to the child's mom, 25-year-old Rachel Moore, and let her know what happened tonight. They go to her house and gently break the news.
So, ooh, they're about to break the news to the mom.
Your daughter is fine. I cannot tell you a whole lot due to it being an active criminal investigation, but Colby has passed away.
Where is
She's safe. She's with your. I assume by now she's already with your mom.
Ooh, that is very odd. She did not care that. Oh wow, that is a strange reaction. I get that she would be very worried about the child. Duh, it's her daughter. But man, she did not say anything immediately about the dead husband, the dead father, the father of her child.
She's safe. She's with your. I assume by now she's already with your mom. She's perfectly safe. Nothing has happened to her. But Colby has passed away. I can't tell you that.
Was she with him?
I don't know all the details. Do you know of anybody that would want to hurt him?
I've pushed him out of my life as far as possible.
Sure.
So, am I supposed to call somebody and tell them, like, hey, the week didn't work out, I have my kid back? Like,
what I would do is, you have a lawyer, right, for this? You got an attorney for the child custody?
Yeah.
Yeah, just let your lawyer know.
This investigation is still in its infancy, but the detectives find the timing of this custody dispute more than a little coincidental.
It's our experience these don't happen at random. In regards to custody, is there anybody that would have wanted to harm Colby in regards to that?
No, none of us liked the idea, but none of us actually hurt him. I mean, that's...
What did she just say? Well, we wouldn't like the idea of harming him, but I mean, she's got to be involved. No, yeah, chatters are saying it right now. I think she's definitely in on it.
The next day, the detectives will bring Christy and Rachel to the station to determine whether this possibility is so ridiculous after all. But tonight, there's one last notification to make.
Are you the father of Kobe Vincent? Stepfather. Surprise? With Megan? Yeah, she's been surprised. Okay. You come in and talk to y'all for a minute? Is everything okay? No.
This is the dead father's stepdad.
After a night of unthinkable tragedy, the detectives begin the next day trying to understand the dynamic between Rachel and Colby.
So can you explain the relationship that Kobe and Rachel had before they split?
Before they split, I mean, it was nice, I guess. I got lied to for a lot of it, but...
What did you get lied to about?
He started down the wrong path with marijuana, and then he got obsessed with it. And he was swearing to me that's all he's doing. You know, and I'm telling Rachel, look, this is what he's telling me. He's telling me that's all he's doing. She's, Mom, it's not it. It's not it. And then I find out that he's selling it.
He would smoke and drive. He would drop
Smoke
acid.
weed.
Smoke weed and
Okay,
drive. He would
okay.
drop acid and drive around. He would
With her in the car?
Yes, with her in the car. After 6 months of my kid being born and me trying to get him to better his life, hey, I was like, buddy, you cannot be the drug dealer with a baby because it puts her in a dangerous situation. I need to go home. If you want to clean up your act and come to my house with me, you can. So I brought him here.
You're not selling dope in my house. Drug test me, take my hair, take my urine, whatever you want. You're not doing that in my house.
He just didn't get his stuff together. So I finally just said, look, this is too much for me. You've got to go. If you're leaving wet wipes in her diaper long enough to cause extreme blisters, if you're going to do these things to her, you said you wanted to take her to the beach with your family, that's fine. I sent you a spray on sunscreen. You returned her with extreme water blisters. Like, I asked why you didn't use it. You said, you don't like the way it feels in your hands. It's spray on.
Yeah.
Please just use it. I sent it with you.
It doesn't take long.
Yeah.
Very minimal effort.
Minimum effort.
Rachel tells the detectives that she and Colby separated when her daughter was around 14 months old.
He could only afford to see her for a couple hours on a Saturday while I went to work. And then I came home, or I came to get her, and he was shaking her, and he told me shaken baby syndrome was just a myth. And I was like, it's not. There's billboards about it. I'll quit my job. I don't care. I don't need this.
Rachel says these limited visitations continued until the courts came after Colby's paycheck.
I had her under government-assisted food and government-assisted health insurance. And whenever you do that, they go after the other parent for child support. Well, whenever that went through, 14 days later, he turned around and said, oh, well, all of a sudden, I can get her 50-50. I'm definitely not comfortable with that. At that point, I got a lawyer, and he said that if she gets hurt on his watch, it's just as much my fault as it would be his fault, because there is nothing in writing or anything that says that she was supposed to be there or he was the one with her. So if she accidentally grabs his Coke or acid or whatever he leaves laying around and eats it and overdoses and dies, I go to jail because of child neglect and abuse and death. And so I said no.
Rachel says that...
Okay, see, all of that, okay, that's very valid. Like, I'll go ahead and grant that to her. That is very, very, very valid. But now to switch sides, it seems like the husband, maybe he was a decent dude, but like due to certain circumstances, he needs money, got into drugs. He's a bit addicted himself. He sells it as well. The one thing I will critique him on, like very harshly, is driving with the baby as a passenger. That is unacceptable. Two things can be true at once. Like, I don't think he was a bad person, but he's also not ready to be a dad. Like, he's not at this moment. Yeah, no, he had no business having that child.
I didn't want her to be put in a situation because I could see that this is where his life was going. What if she saw this? Then where'd you go? What? That's not something you can just unsee.
This is among Christy's top concerns as well.
How much did she see and how trauma, kids are resilient. I understand that because...
Hopefully she didn't see anything. Obviously if she discloses, Mr. Troll will talk about more avenues after that. When you were taking her home, did she say anything?
On the way home, she says, Daddy's sleeping on the porch. She was buying medicine.
Back with Rachel, the detectives take her back to the day her custody dispute with Colby finally went in front of a judge.
It absolutely sucked. I went in, and since it got moved up a couple days, my side of the case and everything didn't get turned in time. So it really looked like I just said, no, I don't want you to see our kid anymore. Bye. And then turned around 10 months later and said no again. She didn't turn in. She didn't get to see any of my parenting classes, anything that I did. And it was any of the pictures, any of the evidence, anything. She really looked at me and told me that I was a spiteful mother. They said, we're gonna do week to week. I said, okay.
This judgment giving Colby 50-50 custody was handed down on Monday, March 13th. only 6 days before Colby was shot. His stepfather says it was...
Wow. Oh, dude. No, yeah, that's 100% correlated. I was not aware of that timeline. That timeline is crazy. The decision of 50-50 custody was given only 6 days before the assassination. That was definitely like revenge right there. The picture's becoming clearer. The mom was clearly like, she looks like irrational. Even in this interrogation room, she looks kind of crazy a little bit. Even the judge called her a spiteful mother.
Only 6 days before Colby was shot. His stepfather says it was an emotional day.
We walk in the room, Colby's just crying. Like, it's like, oh no, what happened? And the lawyer said, don't worry, those tears of joy.
The decision was made that the 4-year-old girl would go to her father on Sunday, and an arrangement was made to do the handoff in the parking lot of a local supermarket.
What time did you drop her off?
6:30.
6:30. And where was that at?
Publix. But I knew to be there because...
That's in the bar?
Yeah, it says it right here.
Did you actually physically hand her off to him in
No.
the parking lot?
No, I figured it would probably be easiest and best for our child that if my mom handed her to him and said, hey, this is what's going to happen. I hope you have a great week. I'll see you later. And she asked him, hey, I know you have to work this week. Do you need childcare? I'm right here. I can even come do it at your house if you want. He said, no, I've got it all figured out. Tell Nunu you'll see her on Sunday. And then just turned around and walked away.
Colby's parents, who drove him that day, said that he was ecstatic to be reunited with his daughter.
And he goes, I'll see her. And I said, hold on, you want me to follow you and video it? And he said, no, I got it. And then we saw him coming back a few miles over. And
So this is Colby's mother, the now dead father.
he was just like grinning from ear to ear.
We could see him walk across the parking lot. They were both smiling and talking, so we knew it went good. So we were ready, and to come up and she showed us her.
This is Colby's stepfather.
Cowboy boots.
The couple brought Colby and his daughter back to his apartment, where they'd made up a bedroom especially for her.
Hey, you want to see your new room? Yeah. She goes back there. Of course, Megan and her mother had it all decorated with all new toys and a new bed. And she just diving into her toys, playing with them.
We told him we were going to go because we wanted him to be able to spend time alone. And we went home.
It's just how happy he was. But
yeah, see, now I'm standing on business. Now, the dad was definitely doing his best. Like, just based on how these guys are talking, they have no reason to really lie. They're emotional, they're crying, and they're describing their now dead son. I mean, no, yeah, Colby really does strike me as somebody who was doing his best. He fell to drug addiction, unfortunately, but I mean, he definitely did everything within his power to show that little girl love.
On Rachel's side of the family, the mood last night was darker, but she insists they had nothing to do with Colby's murder.
We'll pray about it, we give it to God. That's who we are. We're not, let's start a war. That's not us. I'm not a violent person.
Who could be a violent person?
I don't keep violent people around me.
Okay, so I want to put you in my shoes for just a second and make you
understand.
And this is why we're trying to clear out as many people as we can and talk to as many people as we can, and this is why. Okay, so we'll start with going back to court. Okay, obviously this has been a long standing court battle, and it did not go in your favor. So the very day that he gets to meet up and take his daughter, who he hasn't seen in
almost a year. Yeah.
He turns up deceased.
Right. You can see why I'm panicking.
Okay.
Ooh, she's weird. Notice how she's like using what he's saying right now to like justify her behavior. What the cop is saying is that like, ooh, that looks really sketchy on your part, not gonna lie. And the wife tries to use that as an opportunity to try to vindicate or like to clear her name. Hell no, like she's guilty.
Right. You can see why I'm panicking.
Okay.
I know how this looks for me, y'all.
I know.
And in the category of things that don't look quite right, the detectives ask again about the odd way Christy materialized at the scene last night.
How did you come to find out what was going on?
I'm nosy. She is nosy. You know, in that apartment complex, my mom's got a best friend that has kids that are 30, 40 years old. I don't know how old they are, but they live there too with their kids. We were nervous about her being gone for a week. We really were. So I called him. I'm like, hey, just keep an eye out. If you see her out at the park or, you see her around, just let me know that she's okay. I guess the police woke up Dustin. So he says, Mom, it's downstairs. I don't know, but I'm just letting you know there's a lot of cops here. Oh, she's like, hey, I'm going to grab a Ken somewhere. So, oh, okay. It's late, but okay. I didn't think anything of it.
But the detectives find it strange that Christy didn't tell Rachel that police were all over Colby's apartment complex.
It's odd that that information did not get pushed to you.
Why stress me out more, knowing that my world's already stressed at max?
Well, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't
I go?
Yeah. If there was something going on there, why would you not want to be there? Why would?
Because I'm not nosy. Because if I can stay at home and try to go to sleep instead of stressing out and stalking my baby daddy, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Relájate. Okay. So defensive, cussing and shit when I'm in a looking guilty competition and my opponent is you. I'm so sorry though. Corny ass fucking joke.
Go to sleep instead of stressing out and stalking my baby daddy, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. As far out of sight, out of mind goes, that's what I'm gonna try to do. It wasn't my choice to hand her over. It was the judge's. I had to, because otherwise, contempt of court, I go to jail.
But you can see how all these scenarios are going to work out in your favor on the same day that he winds up dead. You can understand how conveniently that ends up working in your favor, right?
Okay. Well, how can I make it not?
Officer, can you actually instruct me on how I can lie better?
Because you know where I was. You know who I was with. You know what I was doing. You know who I contacted. What else can I do other than flat out tell you?
Well, who else could have done this?
I do not know. This is why I did not want my child there.
Rachel insists she had nothing to do with it, but Colby's mother and ex-girlfriend have suspicions to the contrary.
Can you think of anybody that would want to harm Colby in this manner?
I would think of her.
Okay. And then why is that?
Because she didn't win. Whenever he told me he got custody of her, I, in the back of my mind was, really scared for him because I knew how much, she wanted to be in control over the whole situation. I don't know why, but I just felt like something was going to happen to him, but I tried not to, think about that.
The judge and then everybody on the dead father's side of the family, everybody knew that something was off about the mom, about the mother of the child. Her vibes were off to everybody.
Something was going to happen to him, but I tried not to, think about that. Rachel's fiance was posting pictures with guns and money and stuff on his Instagram and then set it to private just recently.
Santa Rosa detectives speak to him as well, hoping he may have answers they aren't getting from Rachel and her mother.
In this game, coincidences typically are not coincidences. I don't think it's a coincidence. The same night that the custody exchange happens for the first time in a year and a half, Colby gets killed in front of his apartment, right? I don't think that's a coincidence, right? I think that there's more at play here. I can certainly understand why, right? Someone would get that upset, right? I'm a father, I've got 2 kids. If all of a sudden I'm gonna have to turn my kids over to a deadbeat drug user, there is not a thing in this world I wouldn't do to prevent that from happening, right?
We're trying to lead away.
Right. You don't know anybody that would have possibly done this on Rachel's behalf.
I do not.
Okay. Did Rachel ever tell you that she was gonna have someone kill him?
No.
Okay. Do you think Rachel's capable of having someone kill him?
Honestly, no. I don't.
Bro, he's even dressed like a killer. I'm so sorry. No disrespect to people that just naturally like dressing like this, but he just looks like he just got done with a murder.
Is there anybody else who lives in the neighborhood there that has a violent history that maybe would have done this?
Not that I know of.
Okay. And I find it strange that y'all keep saying not that I know of, because that's the same words that she said, not that I know of, not that I know of, right? Because I know for a fact there's nobody that's going to go kill somebody on my behalf.
Honestly, we live on a circle. I stay at the back side of it. Whatever happens on the front side of it.
Right. So, basically what I'm hearing is, well, there may be somebody crazy enough in the family to do it, but I don't know who that is.
Possibility.
In her interview, Rachel says that the first time she knew anything was amiss last night was when her mom sent her a 3-word text, "Answer the door."
So when I answered the door and it was a detective and they had all of that to say, I panicked. I said, where's my kid? What do I do now? And I'm still in that situation. What do I do now? That's where I'm at. It's because, what do you do now? It's because you flat out said this isn't what you want to happen because this might happen and then it happens.
But the detectives are skeptical that Rachel was as surprised as she claims.
I'm trying to give you this opportunity to be real clear about what, maybe even an idea you have in your head about something that could have happened. And the reason why I say that is we have a picture of the person who did this. I don't want you to be caught off guard if it turns out it's someone you know. Because if it does turn out that you're withholding information and our investigation leads to you withholding information, then how would that work out?
But I don't know.
In favor.
The The investigators take her phone.
Before we get to the part where they show her who the killer is, I mean, for one, we know she's gonna act surprised. She's been lying this whole time. But the second thing I want to say is, I mean, she kind of already gave away the game when they first let her know what happened. You guys remember when she first found out over the phone about what happened? Her initial reaction was like, oh my god, did it happen in front of her? She was talking as if she already knew what had happened.
She steps into the hallway to complain. A detective lays out some hard facts. They know exactly who killed Colby, and furthermore, they know that she's been communicating with the killer. Her response is to become silent and stare at the floor.
I know it was something to do with her. I feel like she was really upset that Colby won custody. Her and her mom are very, like, not good people. And I feel like, I know they probably did that.
The detective tells Rachel that they know she reached out to her former stepfather in Alabama, a man named Jason Curtis. The detective invites Rachel and her mother to go back into the interview room, where the two have a brief but intriguing exchange.
Oh, yes.
Oh, dude, these dumbasses. Like, literally in an interrogation room where there's obviously going to be cameras and microphones, they start communicating to each other. And then she's like, he knows, bro, he knows.
I'm going to say that she's called in. I called in.
Did you tell your mom what's going on?
No, I figured I could tell.
You can't, dude, you can't make this up.
Did you tell your mom what's going on?
No, I figured I could tell us all at the same time. Is this something I need to sit down and throw up? Yeah, you might. I'm gonna sit on the floor then. Okay.
Would you like me to grab you a trash can, ma'am?
That probably wouldn't be a bad idea, seeing how I'm fixing to probably lose my shots.
But as Christy struggles to keep it down, her daughter starts coughing it up.
I called Booger on Monday and told him about the court date with Jason Curtis. And I was panicking then, and he told me not to worry about it, that it wouldn't be something that you gotta worry about.
Bro's name is Booger.
And I was panicking then, and he told me not to worry about it, that it wouldn't be something that you gotta worry about. And I messaged him, told him everything that was going on. And he had sent me pictures of knives and guns and Renaissance. But I didn't think anything of it because he lived far away, and he just, I told him thanks for making me feel better. Just genuinely, just needed to know. Just needed you to know.
What did he send you the pictures of the knives and guns in? Was it on text message, Facebook?
Messenger, but I thought that was bad to have.
Facebook
Messenger.
Right.
Yeah. After what I deleted that immediately as soon as everything hit the fan. I was like, oh wow, this is probably bad. This probably looks awful. I called him throughout the week, and I was telling him because he talks to me. I grew up with him as my backbone of the dad. Like, my dad wasn't around much, but he was. So
you think he would actually come down here and shoot him?
I don't know, but he did.
It's so funny seeing them like act after we just saw them talk on camera about like, okay, you're gonna do this and I'm gonna say this. So it's like literally this is so performative.
Tell me not to worry about it. And he called last night and said that I don't have to worry about it and everything's fine.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? Huh? He said, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. It'll be fine, but I gotta go. And he just hung up. No, but I gotta go. I gotta put my in the wind. I gotta go.
And that's what he told you?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Ma'am, you okay? You need some water or something?
No.
Ma'am, do you need some water or something?
I don't know what I need right now. I'm so I think because it just like snatched out of my body.
Bro, shut your ass up. She's doing too much. She is doing the most. You know what I need right now, sir? I need a soul, because it's just been snatched out of my body. I'm fat as fuck and ugly and chopped.
These are disturbing revelations, but there's still much about this case that remains unknown.
When you gave him the update, did you say anything else, or make anything that would make him believe like I need to do this?
Other than your daughter crying, puking, other than saying I did everything that I could, I don't know.
Did Jason know him while you guys were dating?
No.
How did he know where he lived at?
I don't know.
Did you give that information that had his address on it to anybody?
Now listen, I want to make sure you understand, when we do a forensic download of your phone, it's not going to capture just what we get on our phone. If we have to come back later and say, well, what's this? Then that's not going to look good, right?
You're come back later a lot. I didn't think he would. I told him I would pay for his gas. This looks awful for me.
Did you actually?
No, I didn't. When I tell you, I didn't know. I didn't know. When I got the call, I didn't know.
This looks so bad for me, y'all.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Gee, I wonder why it looks so bad. Those gasps she was doing right there is because she knows she's fucked.
This looks so bad for me, y'all.
But the detectives still feel like they haven't gotten the whole story.
So after you talked to him on Monday, did you talk to him daily after that, or was it just Monday and then that was it?
I don't know. It was Monday, Friday. I think I talked to him all weekend, which makes it look even worse.
Did you know any of this, Mom?
No, I did not know any of this.
Why would you put my daughter in that situation?
Is he?
Why wouldn't he? Okay, this sounds especially coming probably to a cop. Why wouldn't he wait until my kid was gone? Why?
Ew, you freak. What are you doing? What? This girl's weird. This family is weird. They're all evil and like demonic and shit. Like, what is she doing? Ew. What the fuck is this disgusting act she's putting on? Moaning and shit. She is giving off very much like somebody who thrives off of being in control of a situation or winning. And when she doesn't get her way, she just becomes evil and irrational and does whatever it takes to win.
Do y'all know him to be violent in nature like this?
Booger, yes.
I would never think that he would actually kill somebody.
The detective showed up at your house and told you that
I wanted to puke.
Colby was killed.
I immediately asked where my kid was, if she saw anything. I thought, I didn't know what happened. I didn't know if she had seen anything. I thought, oh my God, how could you do this to her? How could you do this to me? What's the situation you're gonna put us all in? I panicked.
The news that her ex-husband may be responsible for Colby's death leaves Christy needing some air, but she leaves Rachel with a final devastating thought.
That's not our decision, and that's not what we're doing right now. Okay, I don't want you to think
had to share that. I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't want you to go that direction. We haven't mentioned that to anybody, and we haven't even made any phone calls. So I don't want you to jump to conclusions right now.
Please don't do that. I didn't do this.
I don't want you to jump ahead right now. Okay?
Sir, can I get out when I get there?
Yes, ma'am. Somebody will come in.
Sir, please. I didn't do this. I'm sorry without that. Please don't take her.
With Christy out of the room, the detectives zero in on just how much Rachel
She's literally begging to not be put in prison.
knew when Jason called her last night.
What he says to you makes you so sick to your
And
stomach.
when he said, I gotta go, I can't talk right now, I gotta put my in the wind.
What did you believe?
I believed that he was here. I believed that he hurt him and that my kid had to witness it and that it was going to come on to me and that he just ruined my life. I've never been more scared in my life, sitting right here with all of my cards laid on the table. You'll have my life in your hands, literally.
Oh my God. It's just like, I've never seen somebody self-snitch so hard. Like, this is insane levels of self-reporting.
I did not do this. I did not know he would do this. I did have an idea of who it would have been early on. And I'm sorry I withheld that. But it scared me right out the get-go because of the fact that look how it looks for me.
The detectives ask her about any messages that may look particularly damning once they recover them.
They're gonna look bad. Like the one that says, at this point I would pay for your gas money if it meant I didn't have to wet my sheets at 25 years old. That's gonna look really bad for me. The pictures of, take your pick of the swords or the knives and I jokingly said whatever would be easiest to carry. It says, well, maybe I need to go hunting. I said, well, I have an address. It's not even much of a hunting party. That's in text messages. That's gonna look very bad.
The detectives wrap up their conversation with Rachel and make their exit.
Oh my gosh, she said, well, I have an address for you to go hunting at. And I assume she put the address of the father. Bruh.
It isn't long until she gets antsy to leave.
What the?
Can I help you, Matt?
I'm just in here.
Is there anything you need for the moment, or I can check with the detectives you were talking to. I think they're doing something at the moment. If you have a quick seat, I'll go confirm them. And
If I'm not allowed to get my phone back and we're done with our questions, can I just...
so, I said I'm not working this case, so I gotta see if they have anything else for you.
Okay.
Just, if you want to have a seat again, I'll go get them, okay?
If Rachel is in a hurry to get this investigation to the next stage, the detectives decide they can accommodate her.
Rachel, we talked to our state attorney, based on all the information. He's advised we're going to place you under arrest right now, okay? I don't want you to fight us or anything about this right now. I just want you to understand this is just a very early point of the investigation.
Bro, look at his face. She went, bro.
If you place me under arrest for something that I didn't do, it goes on my record and everybody can see it.
Look, you're acting like such a fucking brat, dude. Motherfucker, you aided in it. They have all your messages.
Well, you gotta give yourself a chance that coming clean and being honest really does make a difference in a lot of ways.
Oh, yeah?
Going to the county jail is not a prison sentence. Okay, so don't treat it that way. Okay, but it's just part of what has to happen.
Okay, what am I being arrested for?
Right now, we're gonna charge you with tampering, and they're gonna look at accessory after the fact charges. Okay.
Accessory to murder? I didn't do
Ooh,
that.
dude, that if she argues against that, that's the least you should be charged with.
Rachel has to wait for her transport to jail, which gives her time to ponder the situation she's in.
Honestly, my next step is to sit still. Sit still and be told what to do next. Let somebody else make me a bird in a cage.
It feels like the longer I live, the more of a show it just becomes.
Somebody else shoots somebody else, and I get arrested with homicide charges. I think I'm ready for a nap, bro.
Oh, man. I'm going to the jailhouse. They give you new clothes. Guess what? I don't have any freaking panties on.
Oh, man. Bro, shut your ass up.
Is this the
lawyer that advised me not to speak to you guys today? He said I can pretty much guarantee you that if you go in there and talk to them today, they're going to arrest you.
While this prediction seems to have come true, police know that Rachel wasn't the one who pulled the trigger last night. To track down Jason Curtis, they'll have to rely on the cooperation of the police in Coleman County, Alabama, who are planning to move in soon. In the meantime, the next chapter in Rachel's life begins.
Have you ever been to jail before?
Not the county jail.
Okay. Yeah, it's not as bad as you see on movies and stuff. You'd be okay. Especially in Santa
Honestly,
Rosa.
yeah, toilet paper, I'm good.
Yeah, our jail's not, this Canadian's jail is terrible, but our jail, it won't be that bad.
I'm not worried about jail being bad. I'm worried about my child being arrested for something that I didn't do.
Oh, I want to slap her. She keeps latching onto that. I keep getting murdered for something I didn't do. You were encouraging the killer to do what he did. Like, that is a crime, you low IQ fuck. Big ass forehead. Unfortunately, there's no fucking brain in there taking up that space, that real estate in your head.
My baby daddy got shot, and I am going to jail, even though I have no gun residue on me. I'm wondering if I'll ever get to see my daughter again. I'm wondering if my freaking Diet Coke is flat.
Police lights will flash again the next morning when deputies in Alabama arrest 53-year-old Jason Curtis a few blocks from his home.
When did this happen?
From what I was told, it happened Sunday.
I was at work Sunday. We're right down here on 69 Highway, right across from S&S.
Yeah.
Building them other building.
But you are being placed under arrest for that warrant right now. And Florida's on their way up here, that particular county or city or whatever it is, the officer coming from there. But you can go to that commence on anything you say can't.
Rachel's mind may have been all over the place last night, but Jason keeps coming back to a single word.
It's stupid, man. What we're going to do is stupid. It's stupid. I was in the infantry for 12 years. Guys, it's stupid. Y'all know my dad. Y'all know my mom. You know.
But even before they get Jason Curtis in an interrogation room, the deputies find something that may be of some relevance.
That gun in the car is probably the one he used.
The .38 special revolver in Jason's truck is neither the first nor the last piece of evidence connecting him to a murder he says he knows nothing about.
So the reason we're here is there was a warrant put out for your arrest, all right, for the murder of Colby.
Colby Vincent.
Vincent. All right. Does that name even sound familiar to you?
No.
All right.
He's so guilty. Also, like, I'm gonna roast him a little bit just on how he sounds. Did you guys hear him when he was getting arrested? This is stupid. This is stupid.
You have a stepdaughter, Rachel, correct?
Sorry?
Do you have a stepdaughter named Rachel?
Yes.
Okay. What was Rachel's ex-boyfriend?
Okay, I didn't know his name. I never met him.
All right, so this incident, obviously, I mean, you've been given some details, happened on Sunday, this past Sunday. Can you tell us where you were at all day?
Yeah, I was at home most of the day.
Okay. Was anybody home with you?
My wife.
Okay. Can she verify that?
Yeah. I don't really want to answer any questions till I know what's going on. I mean, I know Rachel was having trouble with something about custody, but I ain't had nothing to do with that family in 10, 15 years.
What do you know about the custody stuff?
All I know is that Rachel and him didn't want him to have the baby, and I don't know what happened.
I'm just gonna put it out there. You're lying. I can tell.
I was home that morning.
Because we already talked to your wife.
Yeah. We did go to Florida.
Okay. And what time did you guys go to Florida?
I don't remember what time of the day it was. Is that around lunchtime, I guess?
Jason's new admission that he traveled nearly 300 miles to Florida on Sunday matches the story told by his girlfriend, Angela Fawcett.
But I miss the beach so much, and I talk about it all the time. And so it was like spur of the moment.
well, let's just, we've just got the day, let's just drive down there.
Yeah.
And
when was this?
Sunday morning. He wanted to show me where he used to live. See, we went through Milton, I think, and then it was the next little town, Navarre. The only person I remember him talking to was the guy at the liquor store, because it's the liquor store he always went to. And, they used to play music together because he's a musician.
You remember what liquor store that is?
I don't remember the name of it. It was right next to like a sports bar and grill or something.
Not only has Angela admitted being in Navarre Sunday night, the couple's trip to the liquor store puts them in the very same Publix parking lot that the child custody exchange took place. Surveillance cameras at the sports bar Angela mentioned show a Volkswagen Beetle matching hers driving into the parking lot at 6:27 p.m. and leaving at 6:51 p.m. The custody exchange happened precisely between those times.
Well, I just want to let you know that Rachel went to jail yesterday for accessory to first-degree murder.
What's she got to do with it?
Well, she's fixing to spend the rest of her life in prison. Now, I want you to be the person to stand up and say, are you the reason that she's in prison right now and that she's in jail?
No, she asked me if I had a room so she could come stay with me. And I told her that she'd be breaking the law to be kidnapped.
Did you talk to Rachel at all while you were down in Florida?
While I was down in Florida?
No.
Let's talk about your communication. What kind of...
I always love watching interrogations like this where the investigators have all the answers. Like, they know everything. So they're just watching this person lie, and they're just sitting back in their chair wanting to laugh.
Conversations have you had with Rachel?
While I was down in Florida?
No.
Let's talk about your communication. What kind of conversations have you had with Rachel recently?
Yeah, it's mostly about, she's just upset.
Real upset?
Yeah, very upset. She said she had pictures of...
What kind of information did Rachel share with you?
All she said was the court ruled in his favor and they wouldn't even look at the pictures of where the baby had been abused and burnt. And she said that he was selling drugs out of that apartment.
So what did you do to help take care of her?
Nothing. I told her to pay attention to her mother. Told her to do what her mom says. What can I do?
What did you do is the question.
I'm not going to go to jail the rest of my life for something I did not do.
But you're going to let Rachel do it?
That's how much you love her. There's nothing I can do about it.
So it's an accident that we're sitting in front of you?
No, it's not.
Okay, so tell me why it's not an accident that you're in that chair right there in handcuffs.
Because you believe I shot somebody? Well, since I did, and you can't prove it, so I don't know what to tell you.
How do you know the victim was shot and no one told you that?
They did. They told me that this morning.
Who did?
The guy that had me down on the highway. It was 69 highway when I was arrested.
The detective notes in his report that Jason was not told this by the Coleman County Sheriff's Office, who only stated that the arrest warrant was for murder. Regardless, the detective says it's remarkable how far his story has come in such a short time.
When we started this conversation, you said you was at home all day.
No, he asked if I was at home and all that day, and I said yes.
You started that. It wasn't until you said that we talked to the wife that you said, yeah, we went to Florida.
I don't want to no information until I found out what's going on.
Right, that's a big part of the day. A 5-hour drive. What'd you do on Sunday? I don't know. We sat around the house. Oh, we also took a 5-hour drive.
I was first waiting to see if it was in your damn business.
No, you're fishing out information. You're trying to figure out how much we know. But we know enough that you're sitting there.
I know I didn't do it.
I just want you to have the opportunity to prove where your true loyalty is.
My loyalty lies with her.
You're a tough enough guy to drive down and murder somebody for your stepdaughter, but you're not man enough to say you did it to protect her. That you're going to let her ride for this crime and lose her child.
Ooh, W press, calling him a pussy to his face.
That's how much you're going to take care of her. So did you really take care of her?
Something I didn't do. I can't help what's going on with her. I would help her, yes, but going down there and commit murder, no.
Meanwhile, the shocking seriousness of the situation dawns on Angela.
I didn't want Jason to drag a lot of people down with him. Do you know what I mean? Like, Jason made a bad decision in the heat of the moment, I think, based on emotions, trying to do the right thing to help her out.
You're telling me he killed somebody. This can't be real.
But as upset as she is, Angela says that Jason would never do such a thing, and that furthermore, he didn't have the opportunity.
The only person we talked to in Florida was the liquor store guy that he used to go to that liquor store all the time. There was no fight with anybody, and the only time we were apart was like when he went to the bathroom.
Where did y'all stop to go to the bathroom?
Maybe a Tom Thumb.
That was a gas station he was at?
Yeah.
Do you remember what was around you? I mean, what was like, anything else that was around the Tom Thumb?
I think there was a hotel.
Both a Tom Thumb gas station and a Hampton Inn hotel can be found in close proximity to the Cayo Grande apartments. But Angela insists that Jason was never out of her sight for more than a few short minutes. The detectives turn up the heat on Jason, hoping that Angela's predicament will push him to confess.
How far do you want to keep taking this? How many people do you want to see in jail tonight?
I don't know where in jail tonight.
Right now, you got Rachel, you got you, you got your wife. So you don't think it's a crime to drive someone across state lines to commit a murder? But you're going to let all kinds of people go to prison?
Don't take my kindness for weakness, okay? Don't insult my intelligence.
Well, then use your intelligence and realize the big picture here. We've been watching your house since 3 o'clock in the morning.
I had this knock on the door.
And then the second that your wife left for work this morning after waking you up, she was detained and her car was impounded, and we're doing a search warrant on the car right now. And she's fixing to get charged and extradited to Florida for accessory for second-degree murder.
You because she has nothing to do with it.
Because that's why
with me the whole time.
No, because that's why exactly. She was with you the whole time.
I didn't do it.
She was with you the whole time. It's exactly what she said to you.
I don't mean to be stern with you, but you're kind of being so.
Great defense. Well, I actually don't have any defense anyway, but I just want to say you're really mean to me. You're not believing everything I say. You're being a big meanie.
If I was going to do it, nobody would know about it.
I think that's what you tried to accomplish and didn't happen. So talk about sending her a picture of a choice of weapons, swords, knives, gun. What's the best option?
I sent her that picture. I also sent her a picture of my motorcycles, my guitars, and everything.
Quit diverting. Why? All you're going to keep saying is that, yes, all the evidence says, well, all the evidence looks bad. All the evidence points to me. All the evidence looks bad. I was there the day he was shot. I was there. I was there. I was there.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to say that over and over and over and over and over again, and the only thing you're going to go with is, I didn't shoot the man? Why are you lying about it?
Mm-hmm.
How many, do you understand who's going to go to prison for this for you? Understand how the law works. Let me give you the example of a bank robbery. If the bank robbery happens here, but this person who's not even at the bank robbery rents the car that they do the robbery in, that person goes to jail for bank robbery. Anybody who had any connection to this murder will go to prison. Maybe you could just own it for a minute.
I didn't kill the man. I don't know.
Save your wife. Okay.
Not admitting something I didn't do.
But despite Jason's steadfast commitment to his story, detectives find one last crucial piece of evidence in the car he and Angela took to Florida.
In the center console right now.
I can't wait for them to clock his ass ultimately. Yeah, because he thinks, a lot of people think if you just keep denying, you'll get a lesser sentencing. That's not, nah, bruh.
In the center console right now, here, we found this note. I want you to take a look at the note.
What does that say?
So it says 77.
Yeah, I know the numbers, but I can't make.
Cayo Grande, Navarro.
That's a word? Red Toy?
Red.
By Vincent?
I mean, this handwriting matches all the notes and stuff that are in.
Oh, it looks like his handwriting.
Well, that's the note that we found that was inside of your car. And that's the name, that's the address where the murder occurred.
Wait, what? So they found a literal note with the address of the father written on it. Wow.
I love him. I can't believe this. I'm not going to.
Are you upset because he got caught, or are you upset because you didn't know this was happening? You didn't know this happened kind of in front of you.
I'm not stupid or anything.
He killed the person whose name is on that piece of paper, who drives that car.
He wouldn't do that.
He 100% did that.
A couple months later, detectives get their first real look at the data from Jason's cell phone. It locates him at the Cayo Grande apartment complex from 7:56 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on the night of the murder. It shows him returning to the parking lot at 8:45 p.m. before leaving again at 9:39. The police report states that the shooting was reported to the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office at 9:43 p.m.
I know Rachel did not shoot that man, and I didn't, so what am I supposed to say?
A ballistics test later matches the bullet that killed Colby to Jason's revolver.
No, I'm going to end up my damn Ford going down South Reed, and I'm going to look at you and I'm going to say, owe me an apology.
Jason is charged with murder, and as the detectives warned him, he wouldn't be the last to wind up in handcuffs.
You guys have your IDs on you? One of you, Christina Moore?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah.
All right, can you step out and talk to me real quick?
What? I mean,
just step out with me right quick, okay? Go ahead and step out with me, okay?
They got her, the grandma. They got the grandma. Fuck yeah. And then also, by the way, the fucking nerve of this guy, of Humpty Dumpty man, to be like, and I'm gonna look at you in the courtroom, look at you and say, you owe me an apology, motherfucker.
Go ahead and step out with me, okay? Can you turn around and put your hand behind your back for me? Hang on, and I'll let you know. Just hang tight.
Just don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you. As long as you don't pull away from me or anything. She has a warrant for her arrest.
For what?
Accessory after the fact.
What the actual?
Capital felony.
For what? Money's in the safe and call. My keys.
It was a $150,000 bond.
$150,000 bond for what?
Ooh. He said, hey, let me crush that hope for y'all really quick. $150,000, bitch.
In their investigation, police found that an account belonging to Christy Moore transferred $100 to Jason Curtis using the Walmart payment app on the day of the murder. Perhaps not coincidentally, Rachel sent her mother $100 through Cash App that same day.
My God, y'all come in 3 deep to arrest me?
Yeah.
Have y'all?
It's a capital felony. Yeah. It's not an investigation.
But I didn't do it.
Well, hey, look, I don't know anything about the case. I just know what the warrant's for.
In an unsent letter from jail, Jason wrote, Christy, I have a tremendous amount of love in my heart. It belongs to no one but you, suggesting that his feelings for her had not faded over the years.
Oh shit. So let me get this straight. I think I have the full picture now in my head. So the mother of the child lost her case, right? Obviously upset and wanted to get vengeance. She had a big grudge against the father who won 50-50 custody. She then cries to her mom, which would be the grandma of the baby, of the 4-year-old. The grandma was like, I'll help you out, baby girl. I'ma help you out. Hits up her crazy ex-boyfriend, this Humpty Dumpty guy who still is a simp for her and will do anything for her. I mean, look at this text message. So Christy, aka the grandma, hits up this simp and goes, hey, I got a job for you. If you go kill this man for my daughter, I'll let you hit. And then this Humpty Dumpty guy was like, oh, hell yeah.
That son of a...
Investigators find that Jason called Christy's phone at 6:34 p.m. on the night of the murder, right at the time the child custody exchange was happening in the Publix parking lot. By the time police looked at her phone, that number had been deleted from her contacts. It should be noted that in a call recorded by the jail, Jason suggested that Rachel may have been using her mother's phone to communicate with him.
I'm being arrested.
You are?
I had a damn speeding ticket in 25 years.
Watch your hip.
Down with the head. Got boobs.
Wait a minute. Huh?
It's down with the head. Smash my boob.
Yeah, sorry.
Guess this makes more sense as to why they wouldn't give me my grandbaby if they think I had something to do with it.
Like I said, I have absolutely nothing to do with it.
Vented to my ex-husband. And he did this, not me.
While Christina Moore was arrested for accessory after the fact in April, news reports say the state attorney dropped the charges in January 2025, stating only that recently discovered evidence had made prosecution essentially impossible. But that still left a few loose ends for case investigators.
Am I gonna be in trouble for being with him?
That's what I want to avoid.
Because Angela Fawcett didn't tell police that she and Jason were at the Cayo Grande apartments twice on the night of the murder, she was charged with accessory after the fact, capital felony, in May 2024. Her case is still ongoing.
This man gets shot. I have no gun residue on me. I was where I was supposed to be, doing what I was supposed to do, and I still get arrested for his murder.
Rachel Moore was tried and convicted of first-degree premeditated murder and tampering with evidence in April 2025. She was sentenced to a mandatory term of life without parole, leaving behind a little girl who may have inadvertently solved the... for anyone.
Mommy did it?
Dude! Yo! Wait, the daughter was screaming that at the beginning? No way! She actually did expose it.
Mommy did what? Mommy did it? Mommy did what?
She didn't say that.
The man believed to have pulled the trigger that night was also charged with first-degree premeditated murder. In May 2024, Jason Lane Curtis was convicted and sentenced to a term of natural life in prison. According to a victim impact statement written by Colby's grandfather, the innocent young girl who was only 4 when this nightmare unfolded in front of her eyes was adopted by Colby's mother.
Yes,
Megan.
bro.
If you'd like to see
yes, Humpty Dumpty is in prison for life. Fuck yes. Dude, W ending, kinda. Dude, like, my heart breaks for the 4-year-old. But what a crazy reveal. I completely forgot the title of this video. Mom realizes her 4-year-old exposed her horrific secret. The daughter herself at 4 years old was screaming and crying that mommy did it. You know how abundantly clear something has to be for a child of that age to be screaming it like that? That is crazy. And no, yeah, it was revealed at the end right now that the 4-year-old was adopted basically by the dad's side of the family, right? Oh yeah. See, the baby was adopted by Colby's mom. I really do trust his family. His family seems very normal, so it's like at least she's in good hands now. What a case. But hey, rest in peace to the dad. Once again, he did his best. I do believe that he was a man doing his absolute best for his daughter. I mean, he showed her love. The daughter herself was clearly upset, crying for him. So yeah, rest in peace to Colby. Really sad case, but at least justice was served. Thank you guys so much for watching YouTube, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next video. Peace out.